Howdy, this is Derek Henry with XLEV8 Consulting, and in this how-to video, we're going to talk about a macro called Copy Subtotals. Now, what this does, if you're putting together a report that might look a lot like this one, and you're going to have a lot of subtotals where there are plenty of formulas referring to the same column, then this is a macro that can help you fill that out very quickly. Now, let's take a look at this one that's existing here in cell B8. Notice that the formula is referring to cells B5 through B7 in a sum, okay? And then there are many others down there, and this is just, here's a column, we're gonna add everything up together, okay? So let's say we wanted to copy to column D, the plan here, the exact same subtotals from cell B. Not any of the hard-coded, notice these are hard-coded, or they could be pulling in from another sheet or from another file or something. We don't wanna copy those, we just wanna copy the subtotals. That's what this can do. So we are going to select this entire column, and using a shortcut we can select to the very bottom, that's select to bottom, or you can use the select picker to do that. Either of those work really well. And then when we run the copy subtotals macro, okay, it's going to prompt you for what column you want to use to copy over the formulas. Now it'll jump backwards and look for one of the first columns. Sometimes it's right, sometimes you want to override that. So we're going to put column B here. And notice it's going to jump through all of the different formulas. It's going to evaluate every cell in there. It's going to say, is this just have subtotals from that column? And if it does, it's going to copy them. So notice that left alone, cell D5, D6, D7, but D8, it copied the same type of subtotal and did the same thing here in D13, etc. Now if you select multiple columns, if we had selected D, E, and F, that same block of range that's going to mirror the block it's going to copy from in B, it'll loop through all of the columns you have selected. Now but watch this. Let's say in column B and C here, notice that the reference is referring to a different column. It's not just adding up everything in column C. Okay, so if we wanted to copy and paste here in column E and use C as a guide, it's actually not going to do anything. Okay, so if we say column C, it didn't find any subtotals, right? Because everything in here is referring to other columns or other sheets or other files or whatever. This is very specific in what it's designed to do. It's designed to copy subtotals across many columns. If you have a bunch of trends, or if you have, month to date, quarter to date, year to date, current period, plan, budget, all those different things, then this works really well. But when you're comparing columns, that's when you want to do something else. Now, in that sense, in that case, you'll probably want to take the formula from the top and go all the way to the bottom. When you have a column like this, you probably have hard-coded data or linked to other sheets or some if formulas or something, and then you want to have actual subtotals. Okay, so this is very specific in what it helps with. Just realize what it's helping with and where it's appropriate. But that's it. Hopefully you found this helpful. If you're building out a file or a sheet a lot like this and you have many formulas to build, it is a lot easier than going through every column, every cell, and just making sure that you copy and paste. This is going to do it much more efficiently and not make any errors. Thanks for watching, and have a great rest of your day.